From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today is July 14th, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner, and we are at the Wayne County Development Alliance.
And at 10 o'clock this morning, the County of Wayne will break ground on one of the greatest things that's happened to Wayne County in a long time. We're breaking ground on the new Maxwell Regional Agricultural and Convention Center and Farmers Market out on Wayne Memorial Drive here in Goldsboro. This is exciting.
It is.
Very exciting. We'll be out there. Hope you're able to join us. There'll be a lot of people out there, and we're going to break the ground on this gigantic new convention center and agricultural center here in Wayne County. And we'll tell you more about that, and in fact we'll have that for you tomorrow here on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Okay, August 1st Friday at the Arts Council is jam-packed with fun for the entire family. That's what it says right here. Okay? It says the next downtown art walk, sponsored by Duke Energy Foundation, will take place during First Friday, August 5th. That will be from 4 until 8 p.m. And the Arts Council has teamed up with downtown Goldsboro businesses, organizations, and over 20 local artists for a fun evening. Come to the Arts Council of Wayne County at 102 North John Street in Goldsboro, downtown Goldsboro. Friday, August 2nd, starting at 4 p.m. You'll be able to pick up an art walk map and an art walk passport, and then begin your art walk journey.
So you walk around town? You
walk around town. Start at any location on the map and visit them in any order you prefer. You get your passport stamped at each one of these stops. And then once you've completed the art walk, bring your passport to the Arts Council of Wayne County on North John Street, 102 North John in downtown Goldsboro. No later than 8 o'clock August 5th, 8 p.m. August 5th, you'll be entered to win a $100 gift certificate to the Arts Council's Art Market. If you want more information about that, you can call 919-736-3300. That's the Arts Council's phone number. Or go to artsinwayne.org to see the map and get a list of participating businesses and artists. So what you do is you go pick up your map, then you walk around the downtown area, and at designated locations on that map, you get it stamped, and then go back to the Arts Council by 8 p.m. that evening, August 5th, and you will possibly win $100 in gift certificates there. That's nice. That is very nice. And a gift certificate to the Arts Council Art Market. And if you've never been to this art market, it is really an amazing place. They've got all kinds of one-of-a-kind items in there, and you can buy gifts for as little as $2. Now they go on up from there. You can spend as much as you want to spend. But this is a great time to buy because people are not buying their Christmas gifts right now. So think ahead.
Good point there.
Think ahead. Think birthdays. Think Hanukkah. Think Christmas. It's going to be coming up before you know it. I mean, I know it's the middle of summer right now, and it's hot, but people are not thinking about Christmas gifts right now. So if you buy them now and kind of squirrel them away, get some great bargains. I mean, get that gift, that one-of-a-kind gift at the art market that may not be there when it comes time to buy gifts. So go in there and do a little shopping around right now. Okay? What do you think?
It's a good idea, Wayne.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. That's a good idea, Pat. Also in August 29th, coming up, a Community Collaborative Drug Conference going on. This will be on August 29th at the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service, corner of George and Chestnut Streets, downtown Goldsboro. The event will be kicked off by Attorney General Roy Cooper. He'll be here in Goldsboro with additional presenters, including the Goldsboro Police Department Narcotics Unit, Nicole Lewis with Port Human Services. According to the North Carolina Division of Public Health, 1,000 people die every single year in this state alone from prescription drug overdose. Prescription drugs. That means you're supposed to have them, right? Anyway, that's coming up August 29th from 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock at the Cooperative Extension Service. They're on whatever street that is. George and Chestnut.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. That's it right there. Okay. Today we're at 102 North John Street. Where's that? Why, that's the Arts Council of Wayne County, here with Sarah Merritt. How are you doing?
I am wonderful. How about you?
Fantastic. It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you, as always.
Now, the last time we were here, we worked on the Art Alley.
Yes.
And how's that going?
That is wonderful. We're actually going to be doing some events out there in the next few weeks while the weather's nice.
Yeah?
I don't know if you've seen Bistro Alley, which is another project we finished a few months ago, which is just down the street on Walnut Street.
Right.
And in August, on first Friday in August, we are going to unveil our next alley project, which is right over here on John Street next to Torero's and the yoga studio. And that will be called Music Alley.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Now these are actual alleyways here in Goldsboro, downtown Goldsboro, and they have been converted into art.
Yes. Kind of artistic spaces, I guess you could say.
Artistic spaces, yes, you could call it that. Yes, indeed. And it just and I hope anybody who comes down to into the downtown Goldsboro area will stop and look at some of these. A couple of them on Walnut Street, and one
right down here on John Street.
And on John Street,
right next to Torero's and between Torero's and the yoga studio.
Excellent. There you go.
Yes.
All right, now Sarah, I'm looking behind us here at Jim Merritt and Yvette Cummings' creation here. What are we looking at here?
Well, this is the work of a husband and wife artist team. She is actually a professor at University of South Carolina, and he is a professor at Coastal Carolina University. They're both professional artists, and his work is all the denim that you see, the different pieces, and her work is the paintings and mixed media pieces. And we collaborated with them on this show. Each of them has juried our national juried show in the past couple of years, and they're just so talented. We said, we asked them if they would be willing to come and exhibit. And Jim's denim pieces really focus on labor and manufacturing and how it relates to contemporary society now, because that's changed so much in this country. And then Yvette's work is the focus, it's bright and light, but her focus of her work is domestic abuse.
Oh.
So both kind of heavy, interesting subjects.
Very much so. So Jim did
his work is the denim, and her work is the painting and the mixed media.
All right, very good. Now we have three interesting displays set up in the room here. Tell me about these.
Well, those are pieces Jim worked on over the last couple of years, and they're denim as well, three-dimensional, and they talk about the different, kind of focusing on the different people that were involved and have been involved in the labor industry in this country over the years, and they're people that he knows, so they're interesting.
They are very interesting, and these works of art, I guess you'd call it. They're not sculptures. They're not statues. They are. What are they?
Well, they're sculptures.
Okay.
But they're mixed media sculptures.
Yeah, mixed media. There you go.
And yeah, so they're just very interesting and different, and it's been really fun to see how they attract people in from off the street.
I can imagine. The people walking by will have to come in and look at these. They are fascinating.
They're up until the end of this week, so.
Okay.
They need to hurry.
Need to hurry and get in. All right. Well, today's Friday, and so that means they're going to be gone before you know it now.
Yes.
What are some of the things that's going on at the Arts Council? I know you're constantly having classes and programs.
We have our summer art camp is in full swing. We'll be starting the 5th week of summer art camp on, let's see, the 18th. So that'll be starting. We have week 5, 6, and 7. So if anybody's interested, if they're looking for something for their 5 to 12-year-old to do the last few weeks of the summer, then they're more than welcome to give us a call and stop in and pick up a brochure or go to our website, artsinwayne.org, and get the brochure and see what's going on, and bring the kids on down. We've had a really wonderful program so far this year. We've had almost all of our camp weeks have been full, so registration is limited. So if you're interested, it's worth coming down and checking it out.
You have had a lot going on with the classes
Yes, we have.
A lot of
we
camps.
Have. That's my favorite class program that we do. It's so fun to see the kids.
Yeah, the kids, there's just so many different things to do that the kids could actually get involved with. But you also have some great programs for adults as well.
Yes, we have visual art programs, classes for adults, and those will start up again in the fall. We ease back on that in the summer because everybody gets so busy and they're traveling. But we have a lot of things, pretty much everything we do here. We have a component for children and a component for adults, whether it's our music classes, our visual art classes, our exhibits, and then any of our weekly free programs we do every month. First Friday, which is the first Friday of every month. Second Thursday of every month we do open mic night. We have open mic night. Third Friday we have Wayne County Jazz Showcase, and fourth Friday we have Community Drum Circle. And all four of those things are free, and they're family friendly, and so we welcome everybody to come on down and check it out.
I remember the first drum night I came, it was packed, and it still is. But people come in and and you don't have to be a drummer.
No,
you
don't
do
have to
not have, in fact, most people aren't.
I'm not a drummer and I love doing it.
Most people aren't drummers, but they all would sit down with a drum provided and furnished, and just tap out a rhythm, and they copy others that starts, and all of a sudden everybody's playing at one time. And it's fantastic. And you relieve stress.
Oh,
I found. Yeah.
So I always tell everybody, if you've had a long week and you just want to get ready for the weekend and unwind, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Because it is so relaxing and fun, and you get to meet really, really neat people.
Yeah.
It's one of my, I have many favorite things we do here, and that's one of them.
That's one of them. That is a great evening.
Yeah, but the next thing we have coming up, the Friday, let's see, I make sure I get my dates right. This Friday, I'm sorry, is Wayne County Jazz Showcase.
That's on the 15th?
Yes, and that will be featuring saxophonist Stephen Riley. Stephen's played with Wynton Marsalis and many, many, many jazz greats. And if you know, what I tell people is, you might not know if you like jazz or not, but it's worth checking out because it's free. You have nothing to lose.
Absolutely, it is
Come
free.
in and
what time does that start?
Starts at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
It runs from about 7 to about 9:30. Sometimes I have to get them to stop at 10:30 because they start having so much fun.
Really get into it.
And we're really fortunate with that project because PNC Bank has generously funded it for the third year, and all the funds go toward paying the musicians, so we're able to make the concerts free.
Right.
And we do one every month on the third Friday, so that's just a great night to come out and meet some new people and enjoy some great music.
And again, we're at 102 North John Street. That's the corner of John and Walnut Street here in Goldsboro. Let me ask you about open mic night. We kind of flew past that, but that's a lot of fun also.
It is, and it has a following, and people, new people are always kind of falling into it and getting hooked. It's spoken word, music, you name it, and it's got a really interesting, eclectic group of people, and there's some really talented people in this community, and it's a very receptive group. So, you know, I always tell people, if you just want to come and observe and enjoy it, that's fine. But if you want to come and try out a new song you've written, or, you know, practice playing in front of people, or read a poem that you just wrote, I mean, they welcome everyone.
It's open to everyone.
Yes, we welcome
Wonderful.
everyone, and the group they're just really a great group of people.
Wow.
To come and perform with.
So there's a lot going on here. This Arts Council of Wayne County, always doing something, and there's something for every single member of the family.
That's right. And the next big thing that we're doing is first Friday in August 5th is First Friday, obviously. Right. It's also our quarterly art walk.
With the map and everything?
Yes, and this one's going to be a little bit different because we think it might be pretty hot since it's the first Friday in August.
Yeah, it'll be hot.
So we're mixing it up a little this time, and the focus is going to be on the alley projects. We'll be unveiling Music Alley.
Okay.
And we'll be doing some collaborating with the Wayne County Museum and their wonderful new director.
Right.
And so we'll have some dance incorporated in that. There'll be musicians on the street.
Whoa.
We'll be doing sidewalk chalk. food trucks, downtown restaurants, you name it, and people can just come on down. And
It's on August 5th.
that's August 5th, yeah. Between 4 and 8 o'clock, you can come in, grab a map, and we have a little, we call it our Art Walk Passport. It's a little card, and you just go around, and each of the little stops you get your card stamped, and at the end of the night you can bring it to the Arts Council and be entered to win a $100 gift certificate.
You know, we talked
the art
about this
market.
earlier. We talked about this earlier in the program, and wanted to mention that the art market. I
Yes.
wanted to talk about that too, about how inexpensive you can find gifts of all prices in there.
Yes.
You can spend as little as $2 and go on up from there.
You sure can. And the art market, we have so many talented artists in this community and around the area, in the surrounding area. We represent about, I think it's between 75 and 85 artists right now. Everything, every price from $1 on up is in the art market.
One-of-a-kind items.
Yes, one-of-a-kind items. You just, it's kind of runs the gamut.
Yeah.
It's a really great place to shop. And you know, I always tell people, if you're getting married or you're having a big, you know, event where people are going to be bringing you gifts, you can always come in and make a wish list as well.
That's right.
And we'll direct people to the items that you're interested in. So yeah, we have everything from jewelry to pottery, photography to paintings. You know, clothing, you name it.
Everything. We're at 102 North John Street. The Arts Council of Wayne County. Sarah Merritt is the director. And Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. A quick reminder that this program airs every morning, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Show repeats at noon, then again at 5:30 p.m. Today's Thursday. A quick reminder as well that if you're watching the 7 o'clock program, you have time to get out to Wayne Memorial Drive at the corner of New Hope Road there for the big groundbreaking this morning for the new Maxwell Regional Agricultural and Convention Center. Or is it Convention and Agricultural Center? Agricultural and Convention Center.
And farmers market.
And Farmers Market. We can't leave out the Farmers Market. Boy, that's going to be big too. I'll tell you what. Let's see what's special about today. What's special about today?
What is, Wayne?
What's special about today is National Macaroni and Cheese Day. Mac and cheese. A lot of people love that. It's also Shark Awareness Day.
I find this every day now.
Nowadays it is. It's every day, especially off the coast of North Carolina. Today is also, no it's not, that's tomorrow. Today's trivia question. Have you ever heard the saying, good to the last drop?
Yes.
That's Maxwell House Coffee's slogan, right? What president of the United States is credited with creating that slogan? He said it while sipping on Maxwell House coffee at a restaurant, at a hotel, a restaurant in Tennessee. I believe it was in Nashville at the time. But which president was that? Who said that? Good to the last drop. And I'll give you the answer to that trivia question in the next segment of our program. Okay? Today we're at the Restore, Habitat for Humanity's Restore here on Mulberry Street in Goldsboro. We're talking to Matthew Whittle. Matt, how you doing, bud?
Good. Good to see you, Wayne.
Good to see
Thanks
you.
for coming by.
Every time I come into this store, you've got some new stuff in here.
Absolutely.
Always turning over the inventory. You've got this fantastic wall here. Tell me about this wall.
This wall is, we call it our mission wall.
Okay.
So what it is this tells why the Restore exists. This tells the fact that what we do, every person deserves a decent place to live. Every parent needs to know that their children have a good place to grow up. Every hand makes a difference. So this explains why the Restore exists, to send its proceeds into the mission for Habitat for Humanity, building the homes for the qualified low to moderate income families that we work with, building the homes that we sell to the families. Always an important point to let people know that we don't give the homes away. But we hope that this reminds people when they're shopping here what we're doing, and lets people know how many families we've worked with.
This is what it's all about right
exactly.
here.
This number is 77 right here. It's a great number. This is how many families we have served, how many families we've worked with since 2001. We've built 70, or we're building our 70th new home right now, but we've actually served that many families through renovated homes and whatnot.
70 homes.
70 homes.
Built from the ground up here in Wayne County to help people who otherwise would be unable to purchase a home on their own. Now,
Right.
what qualifies? Now, you sell these homes to these
Right,
people. What qualifies these people?
So to purchase a Habitat home, you have to have a housing need, which means you live in some sort of substandard housing. Right. You might be overcrowded. You might
you can't just go and upgrade it from a good house to
from
another
a good
house.
house to a better house. Right. You have to go from a need to a good house.
Substandard home.
Substandard home.
Right.
And then you have to have the ability to pay, because like you said, we do sell these homes. There's income guidelines, but then you have to show that you can afford that very modest, very affordable monthly mortgage.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that once folks buy their homes, that they're able to stay in it for the 20, 25 years, 30 years, the rest of their lives.
And these are people that would be, say, borderline. And maybe their credit they have a little bit of slow credit, a little bit of something. If their credit's just absolutely horrible, then they're not going to have a whole lot of luck.
If they have a whole lot of, if they're carrying a lot of debt,
Yeah.
If they're not making anywhere near enough money, then there are families that even we're not able to work with.
Yeah.
But we work with as many families as we can. Our biggest thing is, when we're looking at families and their ability to pay, is making sure that they're not overextending themselves to get into a house, because that would defeat the entire purpose.
70 houses. Do you know how many houses that is? That's a bunch. That's a whole, more than a whole
more
neighborhood.
than a neighborhood.
Yeah, more than a neighborhood. It's, in fact, it's a small town.
Exactly.
A small town. You have actually built a small town with Habitat for Humanity right here in Goldsboro and Wayne County.
Yes, sir.
Are we working on one right now?
We are. We are finishing up our 70th house. So that'll be done hopefully within the next couple weeks, next month or so. Then we've got two more we're starting right behind it.
Wow.
So we're laying foundations for those starting today, actually. And going forward the next couple of weeks, we'll be laying foundations, getting construction going.
Now, how does Habitat do this? Because you can't just start out and just say, okay, we're going to build a house. You have to have funding already.
Right, we have to have funding. So we fundraise. We rely on the generosity of Wayne County to help fund part of these houses. Then we have access to various grants and stuff that also help fund these houses. And of course, the volunteer labor that actually does 80% of the actual building of the house.
And that includes the new homeowner as well.
Exactly. That's one of the requirements to be a Habitat homeowner, is you spend that time helping to build your house, helping to build the houses of those in line before you. Yeah. And then we have some that even stay after they've gotten their house and continue to volunteer, continue to help build houses.
Yeah, I think once the bug gets them, then they go on to help other people.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. And Habitat becomes sort of like a family.
Yeah.
That way, and they keep working with each other, keep helping each other out, and trying to raise everybody up.
Tell me about local support, some of the businesses that donate.
So we have a number of businesses that donate to the Restore. Jernigan's Furniture donates pretty regularly.
And that's brand new furniture.
And new furniture.
A lot of times it's brand new.
And we have a couple other stores, furniture stores and others, will call us if they have an item here or there. One of the biggest things that we get done is we get referrals. So somebody buys a new couch, well, they got to do something with their old couch. So we'll find out about that, and we'll go pick it up for them. Or they'll bring it by here and drop it off. And we work with others like Lowe's and other businesses as well to donate to the Restore, donations to the building and everything.
That's stuff upstairs, isn't it?
Right, a lot of construction materials. So downstairs we have all the furniture. Upstairs we have construction materials and hardware. And,
oh man, you should see this. The painting supplies. Windows and doors and plumbing supplies and electrical and just everything.
Everything you need to remodel your house.
That's right.
Kind of those do-it-yourself projects.
That's right. And this is again. I want to get back to this right here. 77 families.
Right.
That's so important.
Yeah,
have been served. 77. That's a big number.
In families, you're absolutely right. The families is the big part. 'Cause that's not just people. That's families. So that means a mom and a dad, 2 or 3 kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of people that live in those 77 families.
So you can imagine one of these families, they're all coming from substandard housing to start with, and the trauma and the agony that these young kids go through in their early lives. and the difference that these houses make. These are homes.
These are homes, and it's exciting. We had a home dedication not long ago, and it was so special because the children, it's the first time. Not only is it the first time the three of the kids have a room of their own, but even in a way more important, it's the first time they have a yard that they're safe to go out and play in.
Exactly.
And those sorts of things that so many of us take for granted.
Yeah.
Having a room of our own, being able to choose what color we want to paint our walls. But even more than that, having that space to go out and just enjoy it with the family, have the kids go out and run around the yard and play. We take that for granted, but this is a family that made some sacrifices, got to a point where they were able to purchase the Habitat home, and they were moving in this past weekend actually, and the kids are so excited just to have this space of their own. So
yeah, well, I tell you, the Restore is a great place to get things here. You got a wall full of books over here, and the books are great prices.
Great selection.
Yeah, great selection of books here. It's an enormous wall full of books. Great selection, great pricing. I was talking to Robin here just a moment ago, and he's so busy now he can't stop. What are the hours of the store here?
Hours are Tuesday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We take donations into the store anytime during those business hours. We also take donations on Mondays from 9 to 2.
Okay.
And of course, if you have that large couch or a refrigerator or a chest freezer or anything, give us a call. We'll come pick it up.
They come and pick it up. All right. On Mulberry Street, what's the number here?
124 East Mulberry Street.
All right. Well, in fact, I could look out the front door here and see City Hall.
Right. It's a great location right here, right behind, across from the back of City Hall.
And right next door to the new Hall and Hog over here.
Looking forward to that.
Yes, sir,
that
Bob. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great restaurant there. Matthew Whittle is Director of Habitat for Humanity here in Goldsboro. We've been visiting, again, the Restore, and I thank you very much for talking with us.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks a lot,
Always
Matt.
a pleasure.
Good. Today we're joined by Sergeant Paige Lerner, Crime Stoppers Coordinator for Wayne County and Goldsboro. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing great, thank you.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for having us.
We're fighting crime.
Yes.
With the public's help, we're finding the bad guys and putting them away.
That's what we're trying to do.
You need the public's help on one right here.
We do.
What's going on?
Fortunately, you know, last time we spoke, I talked about a homicide involving a teen out in the county. And today I want to talk about another homicide, except this is involving another teen, juvenile, in the city. And it's a sad thing that's going on. And we definitely want to highlight this case also and bring the people to justice. But this one happened July 1st. Of this year at about 2:30 in the morning. We were called to the 400 block of East Holly Street in town.
That was an early Friday morning.
Yeah, and at that time they found Montez Wilson, who is 17. He was deceased from gunshot wounds, and you know, in this town that's actually a busy time of the evening often. This was a kid that a lot of people knew, and you know, we're getting a lot of information from different sources, but we still have not made an arrest, and the investigators still want to hear from everybody on this case. They're still sifting through a lot of leads and a lot of information, and we need to get this person locked up.
Okay, 2:30 a.m. Friday morning would be overnight Thursday into Friday morning.
Right.
So late Thursday night, early Friday morning on Holly Street in Goldsboro. A 17-year-old man, his life was taken. That is so sad.
Yeah.
17 years old.
Yeah, and you know, and unfortunately, when you talk about two homicides of two juveniles under the age of 18, you know, just in the last week or two's time, that's just not what we need to have here in Wayne County. We need to stop this.
So we don't have any idea, we don't have anything of a description or anything yet.
No, nothing that we can give out. We just want any and all information that people have regarding this case.
In the Holly Street area here in Goldsboro, and on a Friday morning, early Friday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, on the 1st of July, and that would be going into the holiday weekend.
That's right.
All
you know,
right,
I basically would tell people, if you heard it, you saw it, stand up and speak out. You know, it's time for everybody to step forward and give some information to help put these people in jail.
Right. Or if you hear somebody talking about it, which is often the case.
Right.
You hear somebody talking about the case, and sometimes they even brag about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So the numbers are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, the number 919-735-2255 or 919-222-4230, for text.
That's correct.
All right, 735-2255 is the phone number, and to text it's 919-222-4230.
That's correct.
Anybody who has any information at all, no matter how small the information you feel it may be, they can still use this information.
That's correct.
All right. Sergeant Paige Lerner of Crime Stoppers, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thanks for being with us. We're here at the Wayne County Development Alliance office. They're celebrating their 10th year in service to the Wayne County area. We appreciate their allowing us to come in and take over this office. We just kind of commandeered everything, just took over. We didn't get the coffee maker though. Maybe next time. Okay. Anyway, the answer to today's trivia question: what president of the United States is credited with coining the phrase "good to the last drop," becoming Maxwell House Coffee's slogan for many, many, many years? And the name of that president was Teddy Roosevelt. Ta-da. There you go. Yes, that's exactly right. He's credited with that. Well, let's do this again tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to do this again tomorrow. If you can stand it, we can. Come on back tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock or noon or 5:30 p.m. So until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Peg Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.